Okay, students, now we are ready. Eh? So Pooja, MIA1 and this Biru, they are joining. Already some students they have connected. So, okay, Samit, how many questions did we practice yesterday? Could you remember?
We practice there are 5 photos.
5 photos were there, right? Next.
We discuss even on boards of data.
Okay, Roshan, could you read some question answers?
We also doing.
Roshan, please read. Why is it taking long time? Okay, Biru, what did you read yesterday? Namaskar, namaskar. So, what did you write yesterday? Could you remember?
I was sleeping so yesterday.
Why were you sleeping? You should have to study.
So I forgot something.
Oh, so if
Reminded.
yeah, if I do not start now, again you will sleep. So let's begin. Okay. So students, now uh, you are going to appear the SCE exam, and very less time is left because they have said within
This 19.
uh, very few days they will publish the routine for SE, and I know you Alpha students are going to do much better. So let me share the screen what we are going to discuss. And today we are going to discuss the chapter. Okay, which chapter are you going to discuss? Do you know?
Classification of elements.
Classification of elements. That's right. So okay. So how many other students they are present? Uh, so who are the participants? Let me check here. Good. Biru, Lekin, Pujar, Azakis, and say okay. So students, now as usual, what do we do? We will discuss either very short answer questions or long answer questions in odd and even way. It takes a bit long time to complete to discuss all questions. So first of all, very short type questions. Question number 1. How many groups combine to form P block in a periodic table? Any idea? How many groups combine to form P block in a periodic table? Can you say? P block means 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Means group 3A, 4A, 5A, 6A, 7A, 8A. Means altogether 6. Groups or 6 blocks combine to form P block in periodic table. Okay, 6 groups. Question number 3. Write the position of lanthanides in the periodic table. Where are the lanthanides kept in periodic table? Lanthanides are kept just below the main periodic table. Just below the main periodic table. Question number 5. Write the name of any two metalloids. What are the examples of two metal halides? Silicon and antimony. You can write silicon and antimony. Now question number 7. What is p block element? What is p block element? The element whose valence electron lies in p orbital. The element whose valence electron lies in p orbital is called p block element. Now we are in question number 9. Question number 9, what does it say? Question number 9 says, in which groups of modern periodic table do alkali metals and inert gas lie? In which groups of modern periodic table do alkali metal and inert gas lie? Alkali metals lie in group 1A and inert gases lie in group 0. Group 0, okay? 1A and 0. Okay students, now we are in question number 11. We are discussing very short answer type questions. So question number 11 says, what are the maximum number of electrons can accommodate in P and F subshell? You know, P subshell 6 are electrons and F subshell 14 electrons. Now question number 13, write electronic configuration of calcium on the basis of subshell. Calcium means atomic number 20. So how do you write its electronic configuration? 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s2. Okay, write down correctly. Question number 15. Define modern periodic law. Very easy. Modern periodic law states that the physical and chemical properties of the elements are the periodic functions of their atomic number. The physical and chemical properties of the elements are the physical and chemical properties of the elements are the periodic functions of their atomic number. Okay. Now, number 17, write the electronic configuration of aluminium and potassium in terms of subshell. Aluminium, you know the atomic number 13, potassium 19. So for aluminium you can write down 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p1. 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p1. Okay, aluminium. Now potassium. Potassium, you know, 19 means 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s2. 4s2. Okay. So these are some sample questions for 1 marks questions of the chapter classification of elements. Students, now we'll be discussing. Sorry. 4s1, potassium 4s1. Okay. 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s1. Now let's discuss short answer type questions. It means 2 marks questions. Here we'll be discussing even numbers. Question number 2. Question is, potassium is more reactive than sodium, although they both belong to the same group. Why? You know, potassium and sodium, they belong to group 1A, and potassium is more reactive. Why? What's the reason? Here we have to keep in mind whether they are metals or non-metals, and who has got, or which element has bigger atomic size. Those things you have to find out. So what is the answer? Potassium is more reactive than sodium, although they both belong to the same group because they are metals. The atomic size of potassium is bigger than that of sodium. So it can lose electrons faster. All right. So if you write effectively, then you can get better marks. Now students, we are discussing next question. What is that? Question number 4. Question number 4 says, write two differences between 1A group elements and 7A group elements. So, as usual, to make the difference, you have to make one attractive table. Left hand side, write down group 1A elements. Right hand side, group 7A elements. Group 1A, they contain 1 electron in their valence shell. Group 7A, they contain 7 electrons in their valence shell. Second point, group 1A elements are called alkali metals. Group 7A elements are called alkaline earth metals. And here you can give the example of 1A, lithium, sodium, potassium, and example of 7A, helium, 7A, fluorine, chlorine, neon, etc. But fluorine, chlorine, not neon, it's wrong. Fluorine, chlorine, bromine and iodine. Okay, bromine and iodine. Let me say once again. 1A, lithium, sodium, potassium. 7A, fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, etc. Okay, students. Number 5. In the screen, you can see the question. What is given? Which group of elements are kept in the given table? What happens to the reactivity of the elements when moving top to bottom? Why? So the question is here. What is the question? I have just circled it. It's given F, Cl, Br and I. So elements of group 7A are kept in the given table. Elements of group 7A are kept in the given table. What happens to the reactivity of the elements when moving top to bottom? When moving top to bottom, the chemical... No, number 6. Oh, okay. We are discussing which one? Odd number, even number, right? If so, okay. We'll discuss number 6. Write 2 characteristics of S block elements. This is the question. The 2 characteristics of S block elements are as follow. Number 1, they possess 1 or 2 electrons in their valence shells. They possess 1 or 2 electrons in their valence shells. Number 2, they lose electrons and become positively charged during chemical reaction. They lose electrons and become positively charged during chemical reaction. Question number 8 now. Question number 8 is given which group of elements are kept in the given table. What happens to the reactivity of the elements while moving top to bottom? Why? So this question number 5 and number 8 is similar one. Let me repeat it once again. I will just guide you. The elements of group 7A are kept in the given table. When moving top to bottom, the reactivity of the elements decreases. The reactivity of the elements decreases because, now you write down point wise, they are non-metals. Number second point, bigger atom of non-metal cannot gain electron faster. Bigger atom of non-metal cannot gain electron faster due to weaker nuclear force. Weaker nuclear force. Now we are discussing number 10. State modern periodic law. Why is sodium called alkali metal? You can state modern periodic law. The physical and chemical properties of the elements are the periodic functions of their atomic number. That is modern periodic law. Now, sodium is called alkali metal because its oxide is highly soluble in water. Its oxide is highly soluble in water and forms alkali. Students, now let's discuss number 12. Question number 12 says, what difference in chemical reactivity of metals of second period occur while moving from left to right in the modern periodic table? That is first part. Sodium is called metal. Why? Okay. Let's discuss question number first part of question number 12. What difference in chemical reactivity of metals of second period occur while moving from left to right? Second period means lithium, then beryllium, boron. So when we go from left to right, chemical reactivity increases or decreases or remains same? Chemical reactivity decreases. So while moving from left to right in second period, of modern periodic table, the chemical reactivity of metals decreases. Here you have to keep in mind the element or the metal which is in left side is more reactive, which is right side is less reactive. More reactive means it can lose electrons faster. Right side it can lose electrons slower. Remember. Next question is there. Sodium is called metal. Why? So you can say sodium is called metal because it is good conductor of heat and electricity. It is malleable and ductile, and it forms electropositive radical. Whatever you like to give, you can give the answer. Now we are discussing question number 14, because this is the turn of even numbers. Among magnesium and calcium, which element is more reactive? Give reason. This is the question. Okay. In such questions, what to do? You have to write the electronic configuration. Students, you write on first magnesium, Mg, arrow. You can write the electronic configuration 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2. Okay. Now calcium, 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s2. These are electronic configurations. Now you can write the answer. Among magnesium and calcium, calcium is more reactive because, first point, the atomic size of calcium is bigger. Second point, calcium can lose valence electrons faster than magnesium. Calcium can lose valence electrons faster than magnesium because it has bigger atomic size and weaker nuclear force. Bigger atomic size and weaker nuclear force. Students, we are now in question number 16. Question number 16 says, why does the reactivity of elements increase on moving from top to bottom in group 1A of modern periodic table? When we move from top to bottom, then reactivity increases. Why? Why? Here let's discuss. In which case the reactivity increases? In case of metals or non-metals? In case of metals, it increases because metals are electron loser, donor. So what should be our answer? The reactivity of elements increases on moving from top to bottom in group 1A of modern periodic table because, point-wise we have to write. Number one, they are non-metals. Number second, the atomic size increases. Number third, bigger atom of metal can lose valence electrons faster. Bigger atom of metal can lose valence electrons faster due to weaker nuclear force. Due to weaker nuclear force. If the atom is smaller, then it can pull the electrons, valence electrons, with more force, isn't it? Remember. Question number 18. Hydrogen is kept with metals even it is a non-metal. Why? Hydrogen is kept with metals even it is a non-metal because it can lose electrons. Number second, its electronic configuration is similar to, first one is it can lose electrons, second one is its electronic configuration is similar to alkali metals. That means its valence orbital is s and contains only one electron in it. Valence orbital is s and contains only one electron in it. Okay, students, we are discussing question number 1 of long type questions. We have completed short type questions, very short type questions, now long type questions. Long type questions, odd. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 if there are. First of all, question number 1. What does the question say? Study the electronic configuration of elements A and B given below and answer the following questions. What is given here? A. Electronic configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s1. Second one, 1s2, 2s2, 2p4. So students, so you have to find out which elements are represented by the electronic configuration. Like first one is 2 plus 2, 4, 4 plus 6, 10, potassium. This means K, we can write here, potassium. Second one is oxygen. Oh, first is potassium, second is oxygen. So now, in which group of periodic table do the elements A and B lie? Here is given 4s1 means 1a. Here it is given 2s2, 2p4 means combined you just do it. 2 plus 4, 6. So A, group 1a, and B, group 6a. Remember, 1a and 6a. Write the chemical reaction between A and B. So between A and B, whatever chemical reaction takes place, you know the different type of chemical reaction. The chemical reaction between A and B is combination reaction. Okay, combination reaction. Now question number 3, third question. In which block of periodic table does the element A and B lies? Block. So students, to identify the block, what you have to do, see the orbital, last orbital. And first A, S orbital, B, P orbital. So it's very clear. A, S block element, B, P block element. Okay, 1 is completed. Now we will be discussing question number 3. Question number 3 is here. Look at in your screen. Elements of which group in the periodic table are shown in the adjacent table? Which element is the most reactive among them? Give reasons. Write the electronic configuration of Na and K on the basis of the subshell. So students, it's given lithium Li, Na and K is given, means elements of group 1A, Ia, we write group Ia are shown in the adjacent table. What do you think? Among lithium, sodium and potassium, which one is most reactive? Potassium, right? So potassium is most reactive because they are metals. The atomic size of potassium is largest, and potassium can lose valence electrons faster. Potassium can lose valence electrons faster. So now number 3. Question number 3 says, distinguish between modern periodic table and Mendeleev's periodic table in 2 points. Elements of group 8A are called noble gas. Why it is said? Means what you have to do, you have to draw the chart. Make one attractive chart. Left hand side write down modern periodic table. Right hand side Mendeleev's periodic table. Okay, modern periodic table. It contains the elements which are arranged according to increasing atomic number. Modern periodic table, it contains the elements according to the increasing atomic number. In Mendeleev's periodic table, you can write it contains the elements according to atomic mass. The modern periodic table contains more number of elements, and Mendeleev's periodic table contains less number of elements. So definition is completed. Next question. Elements of group 8A are called noble gas. Why? Noble means inert. Elements of group 8A are called noble gas because their valence shell is full of electrons. Their valence shell is full of electrons. They do not take part in chemical reaction. They do not take part in chemical reaction as they are already stable, or they are already stable. Students, now I'm going to discuss very long type questions. Here we will be discussing even numbers. Question number 2. Study the given table and answer the given questions. A, B, C electronic configuration is given. 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2. Which element is it? Do you know? 2, 2, 4, 6, 10 plus 2, 12. Which element is that? Magnesium. Number B. 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6. 18 means argon, Ar, and C. 19 means K. Element A is magnesium, element B is argon, element C is potassium. So first question is given, write the name of the elements indicated by A and B. Now you can write A, magnesium Mg, B, argon Ar. Question number 2. Keeping aluminium instead of
So element is chlorine.
3p5 is there, right? Oh, 3p5 means that is chlorine, right? I thought 6. So A is 12 magnesium, B is 17 chlorine, and C is 19 potassium. So I thought 18. It looked like 6, but it is 5, right? So next one is number second part. Keeping aluminium instead of A and reacting with B, which product would you expect write molecular formula of it is said? So you can write Al. So instead of magnesium we write aluminium Al plus Cl2 Cl3. Aluminium chloride is formed. AlCl3. Okay. Third one. Write valency of element C and chemical nature of it is said. So valency of chemical means element C means, look at your 4s1. Valency is 1. Chemical nature means it is highly reactive metal. Highly reactive metal. Now next question, what is it? Next question says, number 4. Write the balanced chemical equation when C reacts with B. C reacts with B means here it is the solution. K plus BCl2 gives KCl. K plus Cl2 gives KCl. It is not balanced. Balance it by writing a 2, here also 2. 2K plus Cl2 gives 2KCl. And if the question is said, what type of chemical reaction is it? Then you can say this is combination reaction, because in combination reaction 2 or more reactants react together and form only one product. So this is completed, number 2. Now we'll be discussing question number 4. So we are in even number. Number 4, what does the question say? Question says, answer the following questions if atomic number of potassium is 19. Write the electronic configuration of it on the basis of subshell. We have already done. What it should be: 1s2, 2s2, 1s2, then 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6. 18 it became 4s1. Very simple. 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s1. So that is the electronic configuration of potassium on the basis of subshell. Second part, write its group and period in periodic table. I said at last there is 4s1, group is 1a, and it's given like this. Look at here, 4s1 is given. So because of 1, 4s1, its group is 1a, and here is given 4. This number means its period is 4th. Period is 4th. Group 1a, period 4th. Okay, you just write down in that way. Now students, what is here next that we are going to discuss is number 3. Write a balanced equation that takes place between the chemical reaction of potassium and oxygen. Potassium, we write here K. Oxygen, we write O2. Then when they react together, it forms K2O. Is it balanced? If not balanced, then we write here 2, because here is O2, that's why here I will write 4. 4K plus O2 gives 2K2O. 4K plus O2 gives 2K2O, that is a balanced chemical reaction. Okay students, now we are in number 6. What does question number say? Says electronic configuration of some elements are given. What are they? 1s2, 2s2, 2p5. What is this? Do you know? 9 means fluorine. 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2 means 12 means magnesium. 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p5 means chlorine. Okay. A is fluorine, B is magnesium, C is chlorine. According to the number of electrons present in it, we will identify the given element. Now question number 6, sub question number first. Write valency and block of element B. Element B means here it is given 3s2. S2, its block is S and valency is 2. Okay, block S and valency 2. Second part, second question. Why A is more reactive than C? Remember, A is fluorine, C is chlorine. Why is fluorine more reactive? Fluorine or A is more reactive than chlorine or C because the atomic size of fluorine is smaller and it can gain electron faster in its valence shell. Atomic size is smaller and can gain electrons faster in its valence shell. Third question, write balanced chemical equation of the reaction between B and C. B and C. So remember, B is Mg. Mg plus Cl2 gives MgCl2. Mg plus Cl2 gives MgCl2. But it's not balanced. How to balance it? Then 2 MgCl2 and here 2 Mg. Is it balanced now? Oh no need to balance like that. It's already balanced. So Mg plus Cl2 to Mg Cl2. It's balanced. Okay. So this balancing is very important. And as usual, if the question is asked what type of chemical reaction is it, then you can say it is combination reaction. Okay students, now we are going to discuss next question, question number 8. What does the question number 8 say? Question number 8 says, write any two characteristics of modern periodic table. Study the given table and answer the following question is given, right? So what are the two characteristics of modern periodic table? Very easy. The two characteristics of modern periodic table are the elements are arranged according to the atomic number, according to the increasing atomic number. Second one, metals and non-metals are separated. Or you can write the elements are divided into subgroup A and subgroup B. Okay, two you can do. Next, what is given here? One table is given, P, Q, R, these are the elements. Electronic configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p, 6, 3s1, 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s1, 1s2, 2s2, 2p5. P, atomic number 11, that is sodium. First is sodium, Na. Second atomic number 19 means that is potassium, K. And R, atomic number 9 means that is fluorine. Okay, sodium, potassium, fluorine. What is the valency of element R? It is said element R 2s2 2p6 means valence electrons are 7. It needs one more electron to be stable, that's why its valency is 1. Valency of R is 1. Which is more active between the elements P and Q? Why? So P and Q, they belong to same group. P is sodium and Q is potassium. You know which one is more reactive between sodium and potassium? Potassium is more reactive, or Q is more reactive than P because its atomic size is bigger and it can lose valence electrons faster due to due to bigger atomic size. Okay, so we have discussed 4 types of questions. What are they? What are they? Very short type questions, short type questions, long type questions, and very long type questions. So students, now I will ask you one by one to tell the questions and answers what we have written. First, start from Rajaki. Rajaki, will you start? How many questions answers you have written? At least you read 4 question answer, okay? After Rajaki, you submit, you be ready, eh? Okay, now Samit, your turn. 4 question answers.
Question 1. Alkali metals lie at group I and air gas lie at group 0. Question number 11. P is of cell configuration of calcium is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 2s2. And another next question answer. Modern periodic laws state the physical and chemical properties of an element and periodic functions of atomic number. The electron configuration of aluminum is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p1, and of potassium is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 2s1.
Okay, now Biru, your turn.
Difference between a group one A and 7 AR, they contain one electron in their valence shell. The group 7 they contain 7 electron on their valence shell. They are alkali metal, they are alkaline and earth. Example lithium, sodium, and example of group A chlorine, bromine, and bromine. And so among magnesium and calcium is more reactive because atomic size of calcium is bigger. Calcium can lose valence electron faster than magnesium because it has bigger atomic size and weaker nuclear force.
Okay, now Neeraj, your turn.
Element increases on moving from top to bottom in group I of modern periodic table are because of following reason. They are metal, the atomic size increases, bigger atom of metal can lose valence electron faster due to weaker nuclear force. Oxygen is kept with metals even if it is non-metal because of the following reason. It can lose electron. Its electronic configuration is similar to group Ia element. E belongs to group Ia group and B belongs to group 7A group. The chemical reaction between potassium and oxygen is 4K plus O2, it gives 2K2O and 3. It is given group Ia elements in the given figure. Among them, potassium is more reactive because they are metal. Atomic size of potassium is larger and potassium can lose electron faster.
Okay, now Roshan, your turn.
Periodic table, metal periodic table, it contains the element which are arranged according to the increasing atomic number. It contains the element which are arranged in increasing of atomic weight. More number of elements are group IIIA are called noble gas because the valence shells are full of electrons. A belongs to magnesium, B belongs to chloride, and C belongs to potassium. A and C chemical reaction is 2Al plus Cl2 gives 2Al Cl3. Valence of C equals to 1. It have higher reactive metals. The chemical reaction between potassium and chloride is K plus Cl2 gives to KCl. 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s2. Group equals to 1a. Period equals to 4.
Period fourth. Okay. Okay, students, today we have started the first chapter of chemistry and tomorrow we are discussing chemical reaction. Okay, so be prepared and do well. So follow the routine because exam will be held very soon. Okay, today this much. Thank you and bye bye.